Tsunamis are some of the most powerful and destructive natural disasters on Earth. These massive waves can cause widespread devastation when they hit coastlines. But how exactly do tsunamis form? In this video, we will explore the causes of tsunamis, the processes involved in their formation, and their impact on the environment and human life. Please stay with us until the end of the video if you're interested to know more about it. A tsunami is a series of large ocean waves usually caused by underwater disturbances. These disturbances can be due to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, underwater landslides, or even meteorite impacts. Unlike regular waves, which are caused by wind, tsunamis have much longer wavelengths and can travel across entire ocean basins. One of the scariest tsunamis in recent history occurred on December 26, 2004, in the Indian Ocean. This catastrophic event was triggered by a massive undersea earthquake with a magnitude of 9.1 to 9.3 off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. The earthquake caused the seafloor to uplift by several meters, displacing a vast amount of water and generating a series of colossal waves. These tsunami waves traveled at speeds of up to 800 kilometers per hour and reached coastlines in Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and even as far as East Africa. The sheer speed and force of the waves caught many communities off guard, leading to widespread destruction. Entire towns were flattened, buildings were swept away, and millions of people were displaced. Now, let's see what causes of these tsunamis. The most common cause of tsunamis is underwater earthquakes. Most tsunamis are generated in subduction zones, where one tectonic plate is forced under another. When the stress between the plates is released, it causes an earthquake. The sudden movement of the seafloor during an earthquake displaces a massive amount of water, generating waves that move outward in all directions. Another cause of tsunamis is volcanic eruptions. Explosive volcanic eruptions can displace water and generate tsunamis. When a volcano erupts underwater or near the coast, it can cause rapid changes in the water level. After a volcanic eruption, the emptied magma chamber can collapse, creating a depression that also displaces water. Underwater landslides. Underwater landslides occur when a large amount of sediment suddenly moves down a slope, displacing water and generating waves. Also, when a large meteorite hits the ocean, the impact can displace a huge volume of water, leading to the formation of tsunamis. Now, let's know about the formation process of tsunamis. The first step in tsunami formation is the initial disturbance, such as an earthquake, volcanic eruption, or landslide. This disturbance displaces a large volume of water. The displaced water creates waves that propagate outwards. These waves can travel at speeds of up to 500-800 kilometers per hour in deep water. As the tsunami waves travel across the ocean, they have very long wavelengths, often hundreds of kilometers. Because of this, they are not noticeable in deep water, where they might only be a few meters high. When the tsunami waves approach shallow coastal waters, they slow down due to friction with the ocean floor. As they slow down, their wavelength decreases and their height increases dramatically. This process is known as wave shoaling. When the tsunami waves reach the coast, they can cause significant damage. The waves can reach heights of 10 meters or more, depending on the underwater topography and the shape of the coastline. The energy carried by the waves can flood coastal areas, destroy buildings, and cause loss of life. In 479 BC, Persian soldiers attacked the Greek city of Potidaea. The sea pulled back much farther than usual, making it easy for the soldiers to invade. But it wasn't luck. Before the soldiers got far, a huge wave came back, drowning them. The people of Potidaea thought they were saved by the god Poseidon's anger. But it was probably a tsunami that saved them, the same thing that has hurt many other places. One of the most devastating tsunamis in recent history occurred on March 11, 2011, off the coast of Tōhoku, Japan. This disaster was triggered by a powerful undersea earthquake with a magnitude of 9.00-9.1, making it one of the most potent earthquakes ever recorded. The earthquake was caused by the subduction of the Pacific Plate beneath the North American Plate. The sudden release of stress along the fault line caused the seafloor to uplift by several meters. The massive displacement of water created a series of waves that radiated outward across the Pacific Ocean. The waves moved at speeds of up to 800 kilometers per hour, reaching the coast of Japan within minutes. The tsunami waves, some exceeding 10 meters in height, inundated coastal areas with little warning. The waves traveled up to 10 kilometers inland in some areas, causing widespread destruction. Entire towns were obliterated, buildings were swept away, and infrastructure was heavily damaged. One of the most alarming consequences of the tsunami was the damage to the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. The flooding caused by the tsunami led to a catastrophic failure of the plant's cooling systems, resulting in severe radioactive releases. The 2011 Tōhoku tsunami resulted in the deaths of over 15,000 people, with thousands more missing or injured. It displaced hundreds of thousands of residents and caused significant economic losses, estimated in the hundreds of billions of dollars. The disaster prompted a massive international response and highlighted the importance of robust early warning systems and disaster preparedness. Japan's tsunami warning system is good, but it still had trouble giving people enough time to evacuate in some areas. This showed that we need to keep improving how we monitor tsunamis, make buildings and roads stronger, and teach people about tsunami risks. To reduce the impact of tsunamis, early warning systems have been developed. These systems use a combination of seismic data and sea level monitoring to detect potential tsunamis and issue warnings to affected areas. The people who live in areas where tsunamis can happen have to learn how to recognize the warning signs, like the ocean pulling back quickly or feeling an earthquake. They also have to practice what to do and have plans ready so they can leave safely and quickly if a tsunami is coming. Also, building structures such as seawalls and tsunami barriers can help protect coastal areas from the force of incoming waves. Additionally, preserving natural barriers like mangroves and coral reefs can reduce the impact of tsunamis. Tsunamis are powerful natural phenomena that result from underwater disturbances. Understanding how tsunamis form helps us appreciate the forces of nature and highlights the importance of preparedness and early warning systems. While we cannot prevent tsunamis, we can take steps to mitigate their impact and protect vulnerable communities. By staying informed and prepared, we can reduce the devastation caused by these awe-inspiring waves. Thank you for staying with us once again, and I hope you enjoyed it.